It's Saturday night and I'm here to build this 2024 version of the Lego Harry Potter Hagrid's Hut. So this is the winner of the poll from yesterday. Originally, I was planning to build the Isabel visit from the Lego Animal Crossing. But anyway, we'll start opening this and build this one. It looks small, but then it's kind of big. So I'm not sure if I can finish this tonight, given that it's already just past 11 p.m. And the funny thing is, I also got the previous version released in 2019, I think, but I have yet to build that one. Somehow, I bought the newer version and then also building it first. Actually, I bought this only like 100 New Zealand dollars, which is like $50 cheaper from Amazon Australia because they were doing some amazing deals. So I can't pass that deal. It was such a good deal, so I put the box just aside. And the other thing is, um, this set has a new, dog, and I like collect Lego dogs. And also, the house is actually 360 fully enclosed. So the previous one is kind of half the house, so that's why it's very appealing for me to get this set. So it's not many bags. I think just 7 bags, and also not many stickers as well. So looking forward to build this one. So this is bag 1, and then 4 and 3. Although there are many number bags, but it's a common thing that you don't get much inside each bag. So let's see how it goes. Right, let's just spread all the bricks out just right in front of me, so that makes it easier to find it. Oh, and then we have the dog here. Is a big dog. I think it's going to be very useful. Pretty sure they will reuse the mold for future set as well, but just can't help it to get a new dog, right? And it's a bigger dog compared to the size of minifigure and other thing, and it's a small instruction booklets. Which means I get another QR code to scan. There are lots of sets that I have QR codes that I'm yet to open. I do feel like, hey, maybe I should just open all up and then scan it before they take away the scanning QR code and getting two 20 inside the points. But of course, there also the situation where I scan everything and then suddenly they announce they're going to increase the number of points depending on the size of the set, and I'm going to kick myself because there are lots of big sets. I think the later most likely to happen. I don't think it will cancel the whole campaign in the near future, but more likely might make it better later on. So yeah, better not open all the sets because it's gonna be a nightmare to organize the stuff without proper shelf. The good thing is there's not much stuff that I'm planning to purchase this month. One part is to prepping for the increased cost of bills and things in the upcoming months. But the other thing is just don't there are lots of things on my wish list. Just that price a bit high unless it's like specific discount. But you never know. Although I'm not a fan of the D&D stuff, but they do go to announce the set next week. But it's going to be expensive, so I don't think I will afford unless the pricing is maybe $200, $300 and looks really good. That would also hamper my plan to buy some of the set off my wish list. But we'll see. This time flies. Some of the set I really need to get. For example, the Disney 100 years anniversary. That camera, really, not the build that I want, but the minifigures and the smaller build that I'm very interested with. I don't want to pay, just buy the individual, but pay, because if I want to buy everything from there, most likely it will cost me the whole set. So there's one good deal going on, like 20% off. If it's 25, I might just go ahead and purchase, just because the retailer doesn't do what is an online retailer. and they don't do free shipping, so which means that I have to pay what's that? I have to pay $6-7 shipping, even though it's still within the same city. Then it adds up, which means rather than 20%, I'm probably just getting like 17% off or something like that. Because it matters that little $7, right? So we'll see what happens. The idea is to spend less this month, but of course, you never just like this Saturday is like really good deal. If I don't do it now, it's very unlikely that you get the same discount anytime soon, or when it happens, which the stock might be low and you just end up missing out. Again, the biggest enemy for any doesn't matter if you're a Lego collector or any other collectors, biggest enemy is FOMO, fear of missing out. If you can beat FOMO, um, then you're not going to spend as much. But at the same time, as a collector, you really want to complete your collections, right? So it's a double-edged sword in my opinion. So yeah, I think best way to mitigate this problem is to figure out how you can increase your income. That would be the best way to overcome all this. And where's the piece that I need? Is it lighter gray or dark gray? Can't seems to locate the piece here. Or is it black? Not black. What color is it? I think it's the. Oh, no, it's not even gray. It's the more like olive color. Just that, and like the instruction book, the color sometimes just makes things extremely difficult. Anyway, we're building just the dog house for now. Um, it's actually quite interesting build, to be honest. And then what I have to do here, it's kind of interesting as well, because typically any sets comes with multiple mini figures, right? The first pack often you build mini figures, but no mini figures. Just a dog, and you're building a dog house. That's something new. And so far it's really nice. I think just because the whole set kind of aimed for a complete model. So even the dog house is fully complete. So I like building things that are fully complete. I don't mean that I hate the other set with open back, but if I my preference is to have something look more complete, and this one looks pretty nice so far. So we look forward to the remaining six bags, and I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. It seems the set looks small, but um, really it could take me maybe up to 2 hours, but I don't think I will build that late into the night, even though tomorrow is Sunday and I'm yet to able to. I mean, I can kick a ball, I can walk, but I can't run or avoid trauma just because the injury that I sustained um, earlier this year, which probably take me out for football. So I don't have anything that I need to get up early, but yeah, we'll see what happens. And then, to be honest, this set without discount is very pricey. Without discount, it's $150 with this size. I know that many minifigures, new dogs, fully enclosed house, but still, without discount, I probably won't buy this immediately. Even with 15% off, which most shop does, even without any particular campaign or deals. But 15% is still a bit expensive. But this one is like 30%. Then it's a no-brainer because um, no matter how it turns out, I think just look at the size at $100. This is a good deal. So as simple as that. Okay, we're about to finish the dog house. A pretty big dog house, and there's some interesting stuff going on. I think it's still the same shape as Hagrid's hut, so it's still kind of circular. So there's some very interesting things in the next step in terms of building the roof. And I mean, you know, just Lego, the way each element is designed, that you can't really have like a real circle, right? Otherwise, it will require lots of small pieces to just like playing like 3D games. So in the past, start with 2D, and when they start introducing like 30-bit console and CD, then you start to get some 3D environment, and in the early days, there's only few polygons, right? So it's hard to create the circular shape. Then that's why, like, if you really want to have using Lego pieces to make a full circle, then just imagine how many small pieces that you need. I think the building experience will be extremely frustrating anyway. But kind of back to this is because it's a circular shape, so you can't get a proper circle. So there's some obviously there will be gaps between you know each side, but that's fine because that's just a limitation that you have to accept. Um, so take that into consideration. Even a small dog house like this, the extent to create this shape makes it very interesting. And we just need to build four of this, and then I wonder the other four how it's going to turn out. So far it has been quite impressive. I don't think I think I'm using the wrong word for the phrase, but I think um, really this is a good set if you can get it in a good price. And so far this is really cool. I think this set maybe 2 years ago, quite similar to this. It's not building a house, but actually building a camp. The Mandalorian set, like with the Tuscan Raider, that set having a camp. That one is actually another really cool small set. Because that was the second set featuring Baby Yoda or Grogu, but in a much smaller set. I did feel like, oh yeah, I ordered the Razor Crest. Well, not the UCS one. I can't afford that. Uh, Not that I can't afford it. Just that I've got other stuff that I want, but buying the Razor Crest is not my thing. Um, but yeah, so original version of the smaller size Razor Crest first and now that's only set with Baby Yoda, and that was quite expensive. But riding the hype, I end up pre-ordering it, and then 6 months later, then we get a smaller set featuring Baby Yoda again. It's like, but anyway, now the Razor Crest it's already retired, and it has some cool minifigure there as well, so that's okay. I'm not regretting the choice, but more like, yeah, could have wait, but then I quite like the Mandalorian show, so um, any characters from that show, I don't mind having it. So no plan to sell that one at the moment, unless I really need to. To be honest, if I need to start selling sets, probably start selling from Star Wars themes. I do have quite a few Star Wars sets, but again, if you have been following this channel, you know that I don't usually get lots of spaceships and stuff just because the build sometimes can be very repetitive. But anyway, I think this is it. This is the hut. I think looks really nice. It's got a few parts that hard to align, but that's fine. It's a really nice dog house. You can put the dog inside. I think Lego should make more sets like this. Um, it's really cool. There's lots of use for this one, and you can, using the same technique with different color and make other things. So back one done. Need to stop talking about this because we can save that for the in-depth review. So need to get bag number 2 out, and the bag number 3 will be start to build the hut. I wonder what the size gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be huge, but it's not gonna be like as small as what you see in the package. Anyway, it's a really big bag. I wonder when I will get the paper bag. And just can't wait to get the paper bag. Let me see what happened now. Like there are people like building stuff. Obviously not big set because you can't build every big set from without opening the pack. But like small set and poly bag and things that people will try to build it without opening, but with the paper bag you can't redo it. And I wonder what's gonna happen to all the poly bags currently selling in Lego shop or gift with purchase. I wonder are we gonna get paper bag small sets. We'll see what happens because I think what Lego explanation is that they need to complete using the stock of all the plastic bags first before they can fully integrate the paper bags. But that's my factory, right, or packing center. So maybe the one in Europe start to get more paper bags, but we don't know because they announced that for like over 2 years. Well, they really start using it maybe 1.5 years ago, but all the pamphlets was like 2 years. So that means the plan must have been like begun way early as well. So it's gonna take a while, I guess. I've got Ron Weasley here, and a nice torso as well. So it's new. I never have this version before, so it's always good to get. Actually, I think all the minifigures except Draco Malfoy that they are completely new. So yeah, it's gonna be cool to get new Harry Potter minifigures. Although I'm not a fan of like I'm more of a MCU fan than Harry Potter. It's like Marvel. Like in terms of watching the movies, like Marvel and probably some other properties. But I don't watch the Harry Potter movies regularly. So sometimes, hey, the fact that I actually got lots of Harry Potter set because I love locations and buildings, right? But often they release some really cool sets. And that's why, sometimes when I do review, I won't get some of the Easter eggs or the background, but I just appreciate how well the set are being constructed. I mean, I should, get some holiday and rewatch the whole series again. That will enhance my enjoyment when building these sets. But to be honest, Harry Potter theme lots of really cool locations, especially um, I think even see like I think the revival like because they have a few years without the license and then they regain the license. So the OG one, I mean, if you love Harry Potter, of course it's really good. But for me, like just looking at the Lego set, I think um, the newer sets have better builds. No doubts about that. Because like Lego increase the complexity of the model, like even now compared to sets that released 4 years ago, like things are like becoming like much more detailed. So no doubt, in terms of building experience or how things look. This is probably um, will be better. So I think it's going to be harsh for me to comment on the 2019 version. Originally, the plan is to do that sometime, but obviously I couldn't sort out um, display and shelving and storage like that. So those set has always been kept in box. Can't believe they already released another another version. Because that one looks already nice, although just half the house. But if this is a complete house, then yeah, I mean it will still be interesting to build that because there might be something much better in that set, and then you could potentially just mix it up and do a bigger one. Um, yeah, but I so far just by the looks of it, this one kind of eats that one a little bit. Even in terms, well, it really depends on what kind of things you're looking for. If that one have a few bad guys or the variation of minifigures, probably that one is better. But this one got all the main characters, and the other one got buckwheats. So different types of creatures. And this one got creatures or the dog, right? So sometimes it's hard to compare. Maybe should not compare anyway. And I find it interesting the instruction booklet also a little bit small. Sometimes you get a smaller set, but then instruction booklet is way bigger. So it's always interesting on how Lego decide certain things. And I'm not building that quick though, so um, I wonder how far I would get for this one. It's really like looking at the back, maybe back six a little bit more. It's complicated, but other than that, all the other back seems to be quite small. Just need to figure out best way to find the element because lately the one thing slowed me down is I just couldn't pick out the brick I need immediately, which just slows me down quite substantially. And to be honest, it's getting cold. I might need to switch up to the winter pajamas. It's really cold. Well, not like cold, but compared to a few weeks ago, the, the temperature has gone way more cooler, which is good, right? So I'm not sweating while I'm building. Talking about sweat, so I made a short video of me building Lego sweating, and just got notification that that video got muted just because I chose a song for a commercial, Sweaty Boy, but that song is no longer available to use for YouTube Shorts, so YouTube decide to what they have to. They have to mute the thing. If I don't re-upload, then that video is gone. But yeah, I think that's good. Because if I re-upload, I wouldn't find the fitting music, right? So yeah, and that video not getting that much views either. So even it's unlisted or deleted by YouTube, I think that's fine. It's not gonna do any harm. But yeah, we're building one half of the hut at the moment. It's, it's not big, but inside go and just looking at the footprint, and I think it's decent size, not big. I think it's a good size, but it's not like massive. So we'll see. This is just the foundation, and here we start building. the floor, and okay, there's some interesting beauty because like the it's supposed to be a kind of round shape, um, so like you got to build you got to create the shape first, otherwise you won't able to create the shape it needs. Okay, so this kind of interesting. Maybe if I have built the 2019 one, it might be less interesting. I think they probably use similar techniques, um, which makes me want to open that even a bit more. Yeah, so just want to see and check out the comparison. Um, so what's next? Okay. All right, it's slightly different between the two side left and right, slightly different. I think it's to do with the interior design as well. So I wonder what am I building right now here? Okay, there's some interesting building technique, and my elbow just flipped the instruction booklet, which is not helpful. Um, but okay, so we're building, I think some carpet, but yeah, it just because of the shape of Lego element, you just can't get everything kind of aligned. Um, I wouldn't say it's not aligned properly, but you know, not seeing some of the gaps. Can they overcome this? Of course they can, but it's gonna cost a lot more. So considering the type of the set and the cost of the set, some of them are really good, to be honest. Like I'm happy to accept that some of the flaws. Is it the flaw or limitation? I'm fine with that, to be honest. Really. Uh-huh. So okay, okay. Sometimes just happen to focus in building a thing and the conversation just stop. But that's fine. I think that's very common. Or hopefully, even you're one of those viewers and building Lego set while my video is playing, that you probably at some point will not that you're not talking to me, but you probably just still focus on um, the building and end up skipping the video. Anyway, the building on the other side, so just need to make sure that everything kind of works out the way that I intend it to be. Okay. Yep. Yep. It's an interesting way of building things. The thing is, sometimes it's hard to align things properly, I think, because you keep changing the orientation. So the good thing is they just show you the other angle. So I guess if it's 16 plus set, then then they won't show it. Okay, so this is how it's supposed to be. What's next? I think I won't be finished this tonight because I'm making really slow progress. So okay. I mean, not that I'm on a deadline. It's just sometimes it's just pretty difficult to build things at unprecedented pace, I think. Okay, right? Especially really struggling to find the pieces, but that's not important. Okay, all right. And I think I kind of talk in a volume quite low as well, because it's evening. I don't want to, I should not repeat this anymore, because if you have watched other earlier videos, then you might realize, hey, this guy keep talking the same thing again and again. I mean, it's always those are the things kind of in my mind. Um, but yeah, so let's try to get things sorted. So it's taking shape. I think the other parts of this bag is to get the other side done as well. So um, and then we have this here. Okay, it's actually quite interesting on how things turn out. Because I'm not following step by step, because I want to make sure that the the Lego logo, the Lego mark is kind of at least facing the same way as consistent as possible. Not that it have to, because some of them just can't be. So that a little bit hard to figure out exactly where these things supposed to go. Okay, all right. Yeah. I'm missing out a few steps again. Um, so here, it's hard to figure out some position, which is good. The build so far is quite engaging, and something that I haven't built before. I think it's good. You know, not having something built before, then it's always good, right? Mm, that's the problem. Anyway, we're getting there. And sometimes just not sure what other convo. Not that I don't want to talk. It's just kind of too busy. You look at me building set. Actually, it's quite busy is the right word, because trying to multitask. But what multitask? You should able to build and having a conversation about the Lego set. So, but I'm glad that the dog house is done, and we just need to finish the rest of the house. And yeah, I wonder, how far Harry Potter will continue. I mean, not in terms of the theme, but it's selling quite. Is it selling quite well? Because I still find what's that? Some of the set just not selling and end up with clearance. But they already, rehash or did the second round of the Hogwarts Castle. I think they just about to start the what's that? The third one, I think. Okay. Some of the set coming this year is supposed to create another bigger Hogwarts castle. So okay, we'll see what happens. All right. Yeah. All right. I'm going to need to think about having some background music. Because at some point, really getting. I think this kind this kind of set is still okay, but there will be times where I would just end up. What is the right word? Just too busy. Because some of the set might be very complex, and you know if it's too complex, then I might not able to um, just too concentrating on building, and it will have a long interval of dead air, which is the things I'm trying to avoid. Um, Sometimes it's just tiring. It's just too into building the set, and just can't help it. What's? And then I got it wrong. Good, we have the brick separator. This is how you use the brick separator, and it's good. So it's amazing how well the brick separator works. Okay, so okay, right. Okay, we've got this sorted, and then I'm gonna build the floor here. And okay, well, right. And I guess just have to follow the instruction. If I don't follow the instruction, the next thing I know is a mistake. Sometimes it's costly mistake. It's not like, hey, mistake that ruined the set. I don't think so, but more like, you know, sometimes I do want to finish the build within one day. Because especially this type of build here, unless it's a really big set, makes no sense to spread across 2 days. But well, sometimes it just happen, right? And did I miss something? Hopefully not. I feel like I did though. There's the two things that hmm, why these are here? Did I miss some important part, right? Did I? What? Alright. We'll figure that out later, but looks like I make some costly mistake because I don't know where I make that mistake though. It seems to be quite important. Anyway, let's just finish this part first because there's no way that's like pieces this big kind of left over. Yeah. Anyway, we'll figure that out. Okay, let's just go back because I'm supposed to finish this back already, but there's three things. Where did I make a mistake? One. Yeah, I don't think. What? No, it's all there. There's no way I get extra pieces like this though. See, this right here. Okay, so it's not the corner, but the parts where. So what? Okay. I see where the problem is. Damn. It's actually, so it's just right underneath here. Okay. So that's where I make my mistakes. Okay. It's so hard to put it back in. Okay. And then this side as well. I wonder why I didn't notice the mistake I made there. That would do. What? Sorry, just have to fix this mistakes. See, this is extra 5 minutes. And okay. Didn't even notice that that gap is missing. But anyway, so far the base is done. Is actually quite good size, to be honest. And we'll move on to back number 3, which is that. What is that? Back number 3. Oh, we did get Harry Potter in the next one, so which is good. So back number 3. It's really big, but I think it has less stuff to do than back number 3. Okay. But I'm making lots of noises, which I really don't want to make such noise. Yeah, another set that I want, well, another 2 set that I want, because I like Lego animals. So obviously there's one part of the tower with lots of different bones, but that one hasn't got any special, so you just have to wait. And then the other one is the one in the forest, has some mythical creatures that's also interests me. From time to time, Harry Potter things often have sets that, quite appealing, even though you don't necessarily need to be a fan of the book or the movies, but there are always some interesting stuff. And then it's rubbish. King and Harry Potter with his wand, magic wand. What's Harry Potter? I can find his head, but where's his head? Sometimes it's hard to locate the element. What? Don't tell me the head is missing. Come on. Oh, it's just right underneath again. Always like that. Okay, so we've got Ron Weasley and Harry Potter now. And let's see which part are we building. I think we're building the entrance first. So yep. Okay. Building the entrance. I feel like I might need to stop after this just because I'm feeling a bit tired as well, so need to get some sleep because most likely that this will take 2 days. This sometimes it's good, but it's 2 days. We'll see. We need to build the candle for the other side as well. And to be honest, I really enjoy the build so far. I think even this looks quite good. Can it be bigger? I think it's just the right size of it. It goes too big, and of course it will become too expensive. But at the same time, if it's too big, storage also be a problem. I think the only thing is it too small? We'll figure it out because sometimes it can look really crowded, and then some of the features become inaccessible, which can be annoying as well. So I think now we just need to build the door. Okay. Building a door usually is just simple, right? Because Lego doors are always the few shapes. They don't come in like more complicated shapes. Anyway, I think this is the right way. Okay. And we're building a wall, but hopefully just one wall, because if I need to build 2 identical walls, I would love to build it all together, because otherwise it's going to be quite annoying to build the same thing from start. And yeah, just make sure that the thing that I just built are secure before I apply the next thing. Otherwise, it will break apart before I finish building it. And in some cases that I have to go look for the brick that fall onto the floor as well, which I don't want to. Okay. I mean, it's really not a big set, but it's just lots of small details, which is a good thing. I like, one thing I like about building buildings is that um, you get some really cool details across different places in really small pieces as well. So those are good things. But too many might test your patience. Hopefully, not too many. And that's the next thing. Okay, so just need to secure the top here, so it's now secure. And I'm pretty sure we're going to building the outer window on the other side, or maybe not. We'll still finish this on this side first. Okay, right. I think yeah, probably just that one here. Okay. There's very simple techniques. And using the different tones or different color of bricks, like give it the detail it needs. But yeah, let's see. I think this way I'm making better progress. Why, I don't know. I guess more like I talk less because I know that, hey, here there are a lot more quiet moment, I should say. But that's okay. Maybe I should just even try, hey, and don't care, just keep building, um, so people can just hear me breathe. Maybe there's a new trend, you never know. So um, always just gotta try. I'm just saying, there's so many stuff happening on this side of the field though. Okay, and then the next part, of course, is smoothing it out. Because the roof is not fully attached, as like you can from the box side, they kind of show you that you can just remove the roof by taking it off. Um, so it's kind of like the modular building got like smooth edges here. Okay, now we're building the wall on this side. Okay, what's a brick I need? Right, yeah, this is a sip of water. So my throat still not the condition that I want it to be. Not sure. Maybe I really need to go to a checkup because should be not. I don't know. It shouldn't hurt too much just because I'm talking, right? So I'm not even shouting. I think maybe I'm not using the right way to use my voice. But yeah. But again, you know, there's always good day and bad day in terms of conversation. That's why I was really upset when I first built the Lego icons, the McLaren Formula One car. That was a good day with some really good conversation. And, well, unfortunately, technical issue happened and didn't capture uh, the conversation. But nothing much I can do about it, right? Yeah. So it's actually like the exterior texture looking really good, to be honest. Does it surpass the other one? I don't know. I have to go check. Um, not necessarily need to open it and view it, but need to check some of the box art or photo of the 2019 one, and you can spot the difference straight away. And what's next? Okay, just need to secure the door, and then we've got this beam here. It's for umbrella, right? That's definitely that's for umbrella. And then now we're building another part of the wall. Some interesting stuff happening here. Okay, I wonder what this is gonna be though. It's very interesting. I never built something like this before. I think it's gonna be vertical, so let's see. Yep, so it's a cupboard, and it's a very interesting way on creating that cupboard. We need the sticker. I think it's just because the size of the set, like you can't build this cupboard with bricks, so they kind of opt in to use sticker instead, and as a result, you need to, oh well, not the designer needs to figure out a way to create um, okay, to create things just slightly differently. Because I feel like this, but actually it's supposed to look like this, and it turns out quite well, to be honest. It's something that I've never seen before. Just because the size of the house, that some of the details that they have to use, stickers. And, okay, and then it's like attached onto the wall because the shape of the hut, so you can't actually feed the bricks there, so that's why they built this way so that you can attach to the wall. This is really smart. This is really cool, to be honest. It's gonna be interesting, very interesting if you make your own creation. I don't, so while I find it really cool, but I'm not sure if I ever get the chance to utilize this techniques, because there are always different type of fans of Lego. Like there are people that are very talented and want to build their own thing, but they're just consume whatever has been designed and just enjoy the experience. So I'm the later. Although they always decide, hey, maybe I should create my own, and I just don't have the what's the right word? The motivation to push myself to make my own creation. I think if I decide to make my own creation, it will be better for my channel though. You know, if you make your own creation, no matter whether it looks nice or whether it's bad, but it will be unique, right? And that's what people are looking for, like unique entertainment. Um, because if it's all the same, why would people watch someone just less famous, which means there's no point. Um, why would people bother to listen, right? Um, that's the thing. What's next? It's always struggling to find the pieces. Okay. And I think we're gonna have a very similar situation, not like on the other side. But I haven't checked the time though. Maybe I really should you know, stop after this back. But back 4 doesn't seem to be that much though. We'll see. But yeah, so far it's very nice, interesting view. Although it's not big set, but has good height. Because it can open, so you can still access the interior. There's some very smart way on creating the furnitures, and now we're building a pouch, which is another interesting thing. It's always nice to build, you know, interior furniture. That's always one of my thing. I really not that I want to be an interior designer or something like that. It's just fun to build like furniture and having the thoughts of, oh yeah, that's gonna be really well if I create my own Lego house or something like that. It's all about own creation again. Maybe I really should, given that I will not be able to afford stuff fairly soon. So yeah, I think making my own creation is the way to go to keep my channel alive. We'll see. And really might just look for some um, audio library and things. I think you know sometimes can't really talk right, but having at least having some background audio will make the experience better if I pick the right audio, of course. Otherwise, can be quite annoying. But it will help mitigate the issue of having a moment of silence. Sometimes people just click away. But I think most people, like even myself, right? If if I kind of watch someone try to have a conference and suddenly there's an awkward moment of silence, and it just we're not going to be interested anymore. The problem is with music, right? Then it will not be unique as using like free music. So so people like even you sign up for a service, but it's likely that it gonna turns out to be the same, um, which again lose their uniqueness. And I think this is a really nice, it's a really nice coach to be honest. I think it's specifically designed for Hagrid. He's a quite a big mini figure, so now we need to build something for the exterior design. What's next? Okay. Oops. So hard. Sometimes one by one bricks are really hard to put together. It's not my hands are not big, right? But sometimes it's just difficult. And okay, and then we need to add a little bit of the plants on the exterior. Just okay. And what's next? Oh, we need to build free of this. Let's just make sure that we got everything aligned the way that I want. Like this type of pieces, you really don't want to have the Lego marks kind of inconsistent because it really visible. And it's very irritating to have it happen. So this one I have to make sure that don't build too quick and end up creating something irritate me every time I look at it. Okay. Ooh, there's some sirens going on outside. Definitely not trying to catch me. I haven't done anything bad. Definitely did something weird, but not like breaking the law. Okay, alright. And then we finish back 3. I think I might go into a back 4 as well, even that it's not such a big set. And yeah, I think just go ahead and do 4 like 3, 5, 6, 7 tomorrow. That would be the ideal outcome, I think. And then we'll see what happens. Okay, so we are building Harmony from back number 4. There's some new printed element again, so it's always good to get new printed element. And magic wand, they always give you extra ones. So I think I have lots of magic wands, just considering how many Harry Potter set I bought. Again, it's new unique torso, which is always good. I think, yeah, most of them also have new faces as well. Is it new? Because I haven't bought some of the earlier wave from this year, and also last year as well. I skipped a little bit, just intentionally, just to save some money. Anyway, how come the magic wand is so hard to put into her hand? Anyway, Hermione is here. Then we continue to build stuff inside. The fireplace is also a sticker, and I mean it's fine just because they need the space. I much prefer a brick built fireplace, because most of the set that I built recently with a fireplace, it's always brick built. It looks nicer. I mean, sticker is fine, but you can use the flame piece. It just looks much more lively if it's brick built. There's a piece. Where is it's just right in front of me again. Using a very similar technique, so you got a window piece, and then you kind of need to have the sticker on top, and then it will be installed into a window frame. I just need to make sure that I'm not having the sticker too wide. Really challenging to align it. Anyway, but I think I've done a fairly good job on applying the sticker this time. And let's see. Alright. It's a really nice fireplace, although if it's brick build will be much more preferred, but I don't think they can do it in this depth or this size. So acceptable. I'm okay with the stickers. Not many stickers. I think all these stickers make sense, um, which is good. Even back 5, there's not that many. But the thing is, if I go through back 5, then it will make more sense for me to complete the build tonight. I'm not sure what time is it now. Um, I think even the clock is a little bit too far. What is this mittens or something else? Honestly, I have no idea what this print represents. I mean, What do you usually? I feel like it's a glove. You know, those gloves prevent you getting burned. Feel like the stoves, but anyway, we'll just need to go look at some screenshot um of the movies, what's happening inside Hagrid's house, and then probably will figure it out exactly what are those. Or maybe I can just go check out some other people's review. You see, doing Lego contents, and sometimes you really need lots of background info before you can explain what it is. For me, right, all my conflicts always based on my enjoyment and just how I feel as a Lego set sometimes without the context. I think that's why sometimes I have video that do extremely well are the ones that I actually have some extended knowledge on the set or the thing behind the story behind the set, like those Chinese New Year ones, or to some extent even the Monkey Kids ones, just because of my cultural background. Sometimes the Marvel one, like based on Marvel Cinematic Universe, those are the ones that I often have much more in-depth knowledge compared to, let's say, Harry Potter or other um, random themes. And just because you know more, then you have a much more unique perspective and more interesting story to tell. It's as simple as that. And okay, oh here we've got a portrait. So I think the new Harry Potter set gonna come back with all these secret portraits again. So you don't know which one you're gonna get, but yeah, you get a random one. I think there how many to collect? I think they show you here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So there are 14, and I think you only get one or two in each set. Um, so in order for you to complete it will be some mission. Do I want to complete? Probably not. But if I'll take a look at what are the 14 ones. Maybe they're the particular one that I want, but um, it's going to be very difficult. Nowadays, I can't buy multiple of the same set just because it's not. I can't afford it anymore. um, unless make big splash of money from other ventures. Otherwise, very unlikely. Uh-huh. But yeah, I think I might just stop after this one, and then we'll carry on tomorrow. It's just unfortunate that, but at least I'm halfway, or at least more than halfway into the build. Mm, Depend. Will take me another hour, maybe not. But the other thing I risk if I continue too far is that either my phone ran out of storage or battery of my equipments ran out. Those are the common issue that I will face if I insist carry on. It takes more than 2 hours. Anyway, so we've got another wall done. So we are building just a little bit more interior details into the build. I'm not sure what we're building. It seems like some kind of drawer or cupboard. We'll find out. Typically, until you finish building the whole thing, you really don't know. But we are having an other sticker, just make sure that everything's right. But at least sometimes this one, if you got it the other side, you flip the piece around and it will be fixed. Hmm. Okay, and these are the keys. So yes, yeah, definitely another cupboard, but the keys are hanging around there. And now we just kind of need to put the bricks to secure um, the walls that we just build or install, so it doesn't fall apart. Yeah. Recently, I have less stuff to clip out from the build video. Like, I don't know, it's not like it's not interesting, but lots of conversation kind of not related to Lego. Um, I think that's why I want to keep those in the long form video, because if I want to clip it short, I want my content is still aligned with Lego immediately, right? Um, so that's why the less stuff being cut out from my long videos. But that's the thing. I'm not trying to create content that I can click. Otherwise, it's just not gonna feel natural, right? It's like everything even right now is quite spontaneous, and if I kind of try to build and film this and be conscious of having something that I can clip out as a small clip, then it will not be natural. Like a lot of things will feel forced. It's just like, I need to at least have 2 or 3 segments that I can clip out, and it will quite, uh, you will get the pressure inside. Okay, now when I'm building this, I need to, focus on what I need to clip out than what I actually enjoy doing, right? So that's why, not trying to. If there's something I could clip out, then I will. But if not, then that's okay. Because I think it's more important to have something more genuine and authentic than try to make things up. Then we have an X here. Okay. Then we are building another chair. Just one chair, so that's okay. I didn't know that many chairs inside Hagrid's hut. But yeah, since Harry Potter theme refined, there are really some really cool location sets. Um, I really recommend, even you don't watch the movies, but if you're a Lego fan, and of course not trying to get those already retired, but just keep an eye and pay attention to what's being released, because there will be stuff that, like for example, like even this one, even outside Harry Potter, it still has it. I guess merits as a complete house. Like if you want to build a setting, something in the woods, right? And this would be helpful. Or you can get multiple of this and build a whole village. Then you can swap out the interiors, but then the exterior could be just a village of different huts like this, right? So yeah, always keep an eye, because the thing is, you might see, hey, brick sets like this. Right now you can get it like discount and stuff, but once it's retired, I'm not sure like if there are actually people, there's a market for this type of things, but there's a reason why the price jack up. But whether people will buy at that price, I don't know, but that's one reason. Okay, should I continue? Nah, that's gonna take a while, so maybe I'll just stop here. The next one will start from number 5 with Hagrid, and when we're halfway done there, just need to build a roof on the other side of the wall, and then this house is pretty much done. But for tonight, I'm gonna call it a day, and then we'll back hopefully tomorrow building and complete building Hagrid's hut. That's it, and have a good night.